What is the primary role of the UK Parliament? A. To interpret laws. B. To make and change laws. C. To enforce laws. D. To approve court decisions. Answer: B. Parliament is the supreme legislative body responsible for creating and amending laws in the UK. Which document first limited the power of the English monarch in 1215? A. Bill of Rights. B. Act of Settlement. C. Magna Carta. D. Petition of Right. Answer: C. The Magna Carta of 1215 established the principle that the monarch is subject to the law. How long is the maximum term of a UK Parliament? A. 4 years. B. 6 years. C. 7 years. D. 5 years. Answer: D. A general election must be held at least every 5 years. Members of the House of Lords are mainly A. Elected by the public. B. Appointed or hold hereditary titles. C. Selected by local councils. D. Chosen by the monarch alone. Answer: B. Most lords are life peers appointed by the monarch on advice of the Prime Minister. Some are hereditary peers and bishops. What is the capital city of Wales? A. Swansea. B. Newport. C. Cardiff. D. Bangor. Answer: C. Cardiff is the capital and largest city of Wales. Which saint is the patron saint of Scotland? A. Street David. B. Street Andrew. C. St. George. D. St. Patrick. Answer: B. St. Andrew is Scotland's patron saint, celebrated on the 30th of November. What is the minimum voting age in UK general elections? A. 21. B. 16. C. 17. D. 18. Answer: D. Citizens must be 18 or over to vote in UK parliamentary elections. Which court is the highest civil court in England? A. Crown Court. B. Supreme Court. C. Court of Appeal. D. Magistrates' Court. Answer: B. The Supreme Court is the highest appellate court in the UK for civil cases. Who is the head of the UK government? A. The monarch. B. The Speaker. C. The Prime Minister. D. The Lord Chancellor. Answer: C. The Prime Minister leads the government and is usually the leader of the majority party in the House of Commons. What does the term constitutional monarchy mean? A. The monarch rules without Parliament. B. The monarch shares power with Parliament under law. C. The monarch controls the courts. D. The monarch writes the constitution. Answer: B. In a constitutional monarchy, the monarch's powers are limited by law and exercised alongside Parliament. Which UK country uses the red dragon on its national flag? A. England. B. Scotland. C. Northern Ireland. D. Wales. Answer: D. The Welsh flag features a red dragon on a green and white background. What is the name of the UK national anthem? A. Land of Hope and Glory. B. Rule, Britannia. C. God Save the King. D. Jerusalem. Answer: C. God Save the King is the UK's national anthem. What is the role of the Cabinet? A. To judge criminal cases. B. To advise the monarch on church matters. C. To manage government departments and set policy. D. To supervise elections. Answer: C. The Cabinet consists of senior ministers responsible for major government decisions. Which event began in 1939 and involved the UK fighting against Nazi Germany? A. World War I. B. The Cold War. C. The Crimean War. D. World War II. Answer: D. The UK entered World War II in 1939 after Germany invaded Poland. What is one fundamental principle of British values? A. Absolute monarchy. B. Individual liberty. C. One-party rule. D. Military leadership. Answer: B. Individual liberty is a core British value alongside democracy and rule of law. Which body is responsible for running elections in the UK? A. The Cabinet Office. B. The Home Office. C. The Electoral Commission. D. The Supreme Court. Answer, C. The Electoral Commission oversees election processes and political finance. In which year did women gain equal voting rights with men in the UK? A. 1918. B. 1928. C. 1945. D. 1969. Answer, B. In 1928, women gained the right to vote at age 21, equal to men at the time. What is the UK's currency? A. Euro. B. Dollar. C. Pound sterling. D. Franc. Answer, C. The official currency is the pound sterling. Which UK country celebrates St. Patrick as its patron saint? A. Northern Ireland. B. Scotland. C. England. D. Wales. Answer, A. St. Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland and Northern Ireland. What is the main function of the judiciary? A. To create policy. B. To interpret and apply the law. C. To conduct foreign relations. D. To collect taxes. Answer, B. The judiciary ensures laws are applied fairly and interpreted correctly. Which Reform Act significantly expanded voting rights in 1832? A. Representation of the People Act. B. Reform Act 1832. C. Human Rights Act. D. Parliament Act. Answer, B. The Reform Act 1832 redistributed parliamentary seats and widened the electorate. What is the official residence of the UK Prime Minister? A. Buckingham Palace. B. Windsor Castle. C. 10, Downing Street. D. Westminster Abbey. Answer, C. 10, Downing Street in London is the official residence of the Prime Minister. Which two houses make up the UK Parliament? A. Commons and Senate. B. Lords and Senate. C. Commons and Assembly. D. House of Commons and House of Lords. Answer, D. Parliament consists of the House of Commons and the House of Lords. Which document sets out rights and freedoms protected in UK law since 1998? A. Act of Union. B. Bill of Rights 1689. C. Human Rights Act. D. Habeas Corpus Act. Answer, C. The Human Rights Act 1998 incorporates the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. What is jury service considered to be? A. Optional charity work. B. A voluntary activity. C. A civic duty. D. Political employment. Answer, C. Serving on a jury is a legal civic responsibility when summoned. Which flower is associated with England? A. Thistle. B. Rose. C. Daffodil. D. Shamrock. Answer, B. The rose is England's national flower. Who appoints the Prime Minister? A. The Supreme Court. B. The Cabinet. C. The Monarch. D. The House of Lords. Answer, C. The monarch formally appoints the Prime Minister. What does the term devolution refer to in the UK? A. Ending monarchy. B. Transferring powers to Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. C. Abolishing Parliament. D. Creating new courts. Answer, B. Devolution gives certain legislative powers to devolved administrations. What is the name of the police force responsible for London, excluding the city? A. Greater London Police. B. Metropolitan Police. C. National Crime Agency. D. Royal Constabulary. Answer, B. The Metropolitan Police Service polices most of Greater London. Which battle in 1066 led to Norman rule in England? A. Battle of Bosworth. B. Battle of Hastings. C. Battle of Agincourt. D. Battle of Waterloo. Answer, B. William the Conqueror defeated King Harold at the Battle of Hastings in 1066, beginning Norman rule.